Nature Festival is finally here. The Nature Festival with the amazing, fantabulous Yew Tree. I love the Yew Tree. Let me have a look just to see what items we can get. Well, there's more than those 6. I think. Yeah, there's 7. Must be the rocks. Big ass rocks. Nice, I love this event. This event is great. Hey Karen. Are you calling me a hoe? She's calling me a hoe. Happy Thursday, Karen. Hydra's in. And Rebray. Happy Thursday, Rebray. It's alright. It's event day. Yay. I have no petrol. So this is the fern, isn't it? I think that's what we discussed, right? Yeah, it's the fern. I love this crop. I think that's it though, isn't it? There's no trees or anything special. It's just the fern, right? I can't really look at the quest log because I've completed it. How's it going, Rebray and Blaze? How's it all going? Are we all swimmingly? It's alright. Today's the first day, so you've not missed it. I know, someone told me about M&M today. It was my work colleague. Yeah, I hear it looks good. Yeah, I'm alright, Rebray, thanks. Yeah, not too shabby. We're nearly at the end of the week. And Blaze, my day has been just fine. It's been freezing cold here today. Woke up with frost. I think it's like the second time this year we've woke up with frost. Well, since summer. So it's a bit nippy. It's a bit nippy in all honesty. But it's alright. So I'm going to put some fern down. I'm going to do that now actually. Is it cold there too? Yeah, we usually share the same weather, Karen, to be honest. What you learning, Blaze? What you been learning about? What's today's enthralling subject at school? Yeah. Well, the trees ain't dead. I think they've just shed their leaves for the year, aren't they? Kinda needs to be done. They have to get rid of the old leaves and get new ones. Oops. I actually need to change my settings. Things are a bit too quick for me. Yeah, the control sensitivity is crazy fast. I'm going to put it down a bit. Hey Karen, did you hear the news about Exiled? Did you read what she put? Hey Rudy, I'm alright thanks mate, how are you? Hey Poppins, thanks for resubscribing. How long's it been? 16 months, a year and a half nearly. Yeah, PS5. I think she literally owns every console under the sun now. Poppins, how you feeling? I thought you were not gaming for a week. How's that turned out? A year and 4 months, Blaze. Can you believe it? She's a good egg, Poppins. She's just popped on just to resubscribe and then she's off. I don't know if I can plant fern in winter. I should have a look. I cannot. Bugger. Have ya? What, you've read a book already? So this is 600. Okay, that's quite a lot. It's amazing when you look at gaming and how much time it takes from us, and we could be doing other things like reading or learning a new hobby or a language. No probs, Pops. Thanks for resubscribing, my lovely. I'll see you when I see you, yeah? Right, Rooney? See you, Poppins. Bye. Poppins, by the way, you'll have to put on Discord what you're reading so we can have a look. I, for one, would be interested. Well, it's about that time, innit, Karen? It's about that time that we start to think about our decorations. Hey, Lovatic. Happy Thursday. We're nearly at the end of the week, thank God. It's been a long week. I've only worked 2 days this week so far and I'm exhausted already. Yeah, it's going to be nice when Exile sets up a PlayStation 5, because it then means that I can at least go on her farm, which has never ever happened. Have you? Well, you've made a start. You just got to start on your village as well. The village is going to take some time, surely. For those that haven't seen, Karen's got this huge village that she sets up in her house, like a miniature village. So pretty. It's all Christmassy. And there's lights and stuff. Really, Lovatic? Where are you again? Where are you based, Lovatic? Remind me. Which state? Oh, Rooney, this game is amazing. This game is amazing, Rooney. If you like a chill out game, this is my personal best farming game I've ever played. You have snow in Arizona? Really? Arizona that gets to like 110 degrees in the summer, you now have snow. How have you got snow before the UK? I mean, it's pretty cold here. Today it's been pretty cold. Where are you based, Rooney? Are you in the UK? Yeah, Rooney, you won't go wrong with this game, I promise you. Most of us here play this game. Most of us met through this game. This game, like, has a lot of I've spent 1,500 hours on this game. Hey, Deb. Happy event day. Deb can finally get her yew trees. Oh, you're in the UK, Rooney. Not. Oh, good. What console do you have, Rooney? Tell us all the console. It was. Yeah, I streamed this and no other game. Well, maybe one or two. But I streamed this and no other game for like 8-9 months. I've got, Karen, I think at last count, I've got about 400 Farm Together videos on YouTube. Oh, your PS5, nice. Me too. Yeah, I think I have like 400 YouTube videos, which doesn't make sense. Maybe that's clips too, because that's too many. I've not been streaming for 400 days, I don't think so. Hey, Billster. Billster, I don't know if we've chatted before. Your name looks new. Have you, Deb? Deb's ready. Deb's ready for the yew trees. She's been waiting all year for this, isn't you, Deb? You'll have to make sure Nathan gets in on the action too. Well, Lovatic, Exile has just got a PlayStation 5. Oh, it's you, Billster, got ya. So we literally just started chatting like 10 minutes ago. I don't know, Karen. 400 seems a lot. I mean, I don't stream... I only stream like 3 or 4 times a week. And there's only 52 weeks in the year. Maybe. It just seems extreme. Yeah, that's good, Billster, because I got mine for... I got my PlayStation for... God, how much did I pay in cash? It was dodgy when I got mine. I got mine just after 2020, so I got mine pretty early. But I paid a lot more than you did. Are you, Lovatic? You thinking of getting an Xbox, are you? No, Karen. I think that'll happen at Christmas. Usually at Christmas, Twitch will send me all of the stats. With how many messages that we've had, it'll be way more than last year. You are lucky, Billster, because I had to go to a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere in the pitch black darkness in winter, and had all this I think I paid £650 in cash for my PlayStation 5 in 2020, like in early 2020. Or was it 2021? No, I think I've had this 3 years. I don't know, when did the PlayStation 5 get released? It was dodgy, and I had all this cash on me. I had my ex-boyfriend with me at the time, and my ex-boyfriend stayed in the car. I went through these gates and he locked the gates behind me, and inside was a brand new spanking new PlayStation 5 in a box. Couldn't believe it. I threw the cash at him, took the box, and I left, and luckily everything was just fine. Yeah, the event starts today, Lovatic, so if you want those yew trees, get your butt on the farm, because you don't want to miss these. Yes, so... Did I get it in 2021 then? Because it was in January. He locked me in, Karen. Yeah, because don't forget, at the time no one could get their hands on a PlayStation. I think, was it before COVID or after? No, this was before COVID started, so it must have been very early 2020. And you couldn't get them, like, for love nor money. And yeah, he locked me in the gate and he counted the cash in front of me, gave me the bag. I didn't even check to see what was in the bag. I just put it in the car. I said to my partner at the time, let's go. And we put our foot down. Luckily, there was a PlayStation 5 brand new in a box. And I said to him, how come you're selling that? And he said, I've got two. He said, I got one given to me at Christmas, and one of my family members also brought me one. So I was like, damn. I tried to get him down to 600 and he wouldn't. Yeah. They are great. They're very bulky. They're very big, aren't they, PlayStation 5s? I'd be interested to see what Exile thinks of her new purchase, because she literally got hers yesterday or this morning. I'd be interested to see what she thinks of how big they are. But I hear that they're going to be bringing out a slimmer version, which would be nice. For some reason it says I'm off stream. I kind of don't think I am. Is it? How much are they, Rooney? I'm just making money, by the way. I'm just farming all of this. I didn't bother getting a bonus today. I just wanted to be here for the event. Hey, Nath. We're just talking about you. I said to Deb, make sure she lets you know to get in on the action of the Yew Tree. I think you get it quite early too. Let me take a look. Yeah, it looks like you get the Yew Tree number 4, because there's 7 rewards. I think there's a reward before the rock. So I think it's reward number 4, so you've not got long to get it. Have they? Well, I got the disc version as well, which really sold out quite quickly because people didn't want the digital as much. So I got the disc version. Never used the disc version, but it's nice to have it in case. Oh, Deb, sorry. Has it been a month already? Since God, what, Alex? Since Alex gifted you a sub. Blaze, what are you learning at school today, by the way? I think Nathan got it at the same time, didn't he? Lucky Blaze, lucky. You dodged it. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm trying to remember if I have used the disc. I think I might have watched Lord of the Rings on it, the extended edition. I think I watched all 3 of them. And maybe The Hobbit. That's about it. Yeah, I reckon so, because I think it was the same day, wasn't it, Deb? I think it was the same day you both got gift subbed. So, it's just 2. So it's in spring and autumn. Okay, I'll have to remember that, because I want to put some down. They do look lovely, the ferns. They do look lovely. I really should have got a bonus, but do you know what? Some of my good crops, my good plants are not really going to be ready. So I didn't bother today. I'll still make some money. Ready for the tables. So, Bill, you said you play Speedstorm, right? I'll have to give you my my thingy for that, so you can add me as a friend on it. Because they're introducing Frozen characters, aren't they? Which is going to be fun. I actually jumped on that game yesterday. I'm still a little bit obsessed with Speedstorm, to be honest. Such a good racing game. And thanks for following, by the way, Billster. Oh, I need these. I need 120 more. I'll try not to ask you too many questions, Billster. I know you'll be playing on some game. Cool, Rooney. You'll have to play it. Get used to it a little. It's a fun game, right? I think if you want to make it easier on yourself, if you're new to Fall Guys, Blaze is a professional, and Confused and a couple of others that jump in, but I have auto grab on. It helps me a lot if I just have auto grab on. There's a setting that allows you to auto grab, because I'm not quick enough in my old age. I'm not quick enough to grab. They did, by the way, for those that play Coral Island, they did do a patch today as well for the music, because I don't know if you remember, but the music was a bit off and on at times in that game. They've done a soft patch on fixing it, so next time there should be music in the background in that game. Yeah, that's Blaze. Blaze is our Fall Guys master here. Blaze is on like the leaderboard, fighting Blaze in the world. Yeah, I didn't realise. I guess because I've not played the game correctly, I don't notice the difference. But I was talking to someone on Facebook about Coral Island and how I don't see any bugs. But she literally just said, look, the music, the issue with the music, there's a bug. Also, there's noise. Do you remember the other day when Irene said that noise in the background is annoying her? There was a noise in the background when I rewatched it. I didn't really notice it on stream as much. There's a weird noise in the background on that game, which hopefully is gone now. Why not, Blaze? And the music for Coral Island would only kick in when I got to the main, like near the museum. But there was no music on my farm or anything, so it was weird, but supposedly they've fixed it. There was an update today. Have you, Rooney? Keep going, Rooney. Just get used to it a little bit. Put your setting on auto grab. It'll take a while to get used to. I still think I'm a bit noobish, but like I enjoy that game. I even play it off stream as well. And sometimes my work colleagues and we on my days off from streaming, we'll just jump on it and chat to each other whilst playing it and team up and stuff. Morning, Exiled. Happy Thursday. Exiled, have you done this event, by the way? I forgot to ask. The Yew Tree. Good luck, Blaze. Yeah, we'll miss you too, Blaze. Get those neurons blazing in your brain. Give me some petrol. Is it? So any event after this, Exiled, you haven't done? And obviously with your PlayStation 5, if you decide to get the game, you'll have no events. You'll have to do them all again. When you got it set up, that is. Yeah, Exile's got a PlayStation 5 now, guys. It means we can go on her farm. We can go on her farm and check it out. For the first time in like a year and a half, right, Exile? I've never been able to go on one of your farms before. But now I can, if you get the game, that is. Oops. Oh, so you've ordered it, you haven't got it yet. It's such a big machine. You'll be quite surprised at just how big it actually is, unless you've seen them for real in the past. But they're quite a bulky thing. I have mine standing up. I wish they'd maybe I'll get stands for it and lay it down, I don't know. Is it? Did you get a good deal in Black Friday sales, Exiled? Was it in the Black Friday deals? And also, what version did you get? Yeah, I've got mine standing up. Lying down, because I purchased control pad chargers that actually work with it standing up, so I really can't lay mine down anymore. $450, that must be like £400, right? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Still paid way cheaper than what I bloody did. But it's a good machine. I use it for everything. This is my YouTube, this is my Disney Plus, this is my PlayStation, this is my DVD player if I decide to watch one. Like, my PlayStation 5 is my everything. Really? Damn, she got it for £356. So cheap. I almost paid double. I literally almost paid £700 for mine. I paid £650. But again, we're talking back in the day when it just got released. That's why, Rooney. Yeah. It would be. It's my. I don't have Netflix anymore, but it's my Disney Channel. It's my YouTube. So if you ever see me online, it don't mean that I'm playing games. It just means that I'm watching my shows and my YouTubers. Poor Rooney thinks I'm playing games 24/7. Oh, so you and Bilster have both just started Fall Guys. Are you liking it? Oh, Deb. Well, Deb, they can only get cheaper, right? And don't forget the slim version is coming out, so you don't need the big-ass bulky one that we have. Slim version might even be cheaper, and it will be smaller and more sleeker. I think I'm not great at games, right? You know, games that do different buttons. I'm not very good at buttons. This is why I like Fall Guys, because it's literally X button. Just jump. I can do that, and square is slide. Like, I can manage that very easily. I think that's why I enjoy it so much. Oh, you got the slim version, Exile. Cool. Well, we tend to play Fall Guys at the weekend. So we'll probably do one on Sunday this week if you guys want to join. Are they not? What, they're not selling the big bulky ass ones anymore? Can you get a slim version with a disc player? No. I can't see you being able to have a disc version that's slimline though. So what are they going to do about that? I'd hate to have a digital version. Oh, is it Exile? Well, if you play games digital and you don't care about hard copies, then digital's fine. I'd rather not. I'd rather have the option of playing a disc. Oh, really? Well, that's handy. So you can actually buy something for the digital version to add a disc to it, yeah? Hey, Lex. Hey, Lex, it has been ages. Where the hell have you been? Do you, Nath? What, you buy hard copies of every game that you own? Hard copies are getting hard to buy, though. It's hard to find, I mean. Oh, Lex, I'm so glad to see you. It's been so long. Where have you been hiding? What have you been up to? Well, hopefully it's affordable, Rooney, if you can buy the disc. Well, who knows? I might get the slim line and just get rid of my big bulky PlayStation 5. Have ya? Damn. You've been mommying, have you? Well, I guess that's important, Lex, isn't it? You're alright, Lex. You can jump in and out. I'll try not to ask you too many questions if you're gaming. She's Fortniting. Yeah, I heard Eminem's got a skin out on Fortnite today. I need to go look at that actually. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm just getting all my flowers in so I can get the money. So, Bill, you play... Was it Bill? Yeah, Bill, you play Speedstorm, yeah? Eminem concert? What do you mean, Eminem concert on Fortnite? Sometimes, Bill, we play Speedstorm as well at the weekends and we'll race each other. Have you? You're gonna love it, Billster. I love it so much. Nath, I don't quite understand what you mean by that sentence. Well, it is in the beginning, but as long as you just slide and stuff, you'll be fine, but you've got to get used to it. It takes me ages to get used to games, but I got used to that one quite quickly, so I'm sure you will too. What do you mean he's live then? He's live on Fortnite. So he's doing a concert on Fortnite? I don't understand. Well, I'm sure that means something. Really? So they've got a concert in the game of Fortnite of Eminem. What time, Nath? If you got to let him stay up, are you talking about 9, 10 p.m? I need garlic. I need to go farm all of my garlics. Well, as you can tell, I don't play Fortnite. My chat always likes me to give it a go, but I've never tried it yet. I'm working up the courage. Right, okay. It's 8 p.m. Saturday. Yeah, Lex, we'll have to muddle through. But I don't play build. I wouldn't play build mode if I did decide to play it. So, and there are quite a few of the people in chat that do play Fortnite. Quite a lot of people actually. No, I wouldn't play builds neither. That would mess me up. My eyes would not be able to compute what the hell is going on. So yeah, we'll have to try it one day. Maybe we'll do it for a New Year's resolution for myself. Give Fortnite a go. But it'll be my honest reaction. Like, I'll try not to download it and play it before I stream. We'll just try it on stream and see how it goes. Because I don't really play shooting games that much. It's really hard on a console to play a shooting game. For me it is anyway. Do you reckon, Billster? Well, a few of the chat also play COD as well. Sure, Lex, why not? Lex, what console do you have again? Remind me, I forget. Exile, there's always games for sale on the PlayStation Store. Always. They do really good sales. I don't know what Xbox are like, or Switch, and we won't talk about Switch because they don't like doing sales, but PlayStation always have sales on. Well, luckily, Fortnite is cross-compatible, right? Yeah, I mean, I've watched people play Fortnite. I've watched reactions of people getting mad and stuff, so I know what it looks like. Yeah, what was that game, Exile? I was thinking about that. Like, what game is that, what you were talking about? I was playing a game one day, and it's a PlayStation exclusive, so that made you buy a PlayStation. What was the game? A monthly subscription is so worth it anyway. I wouldn't never not pay that money. I think it's like, do I pay £10 or £9 a month? You get like free games anyway, and then you get a load more games you can just download and keep. Oh, Horizon Dawn's lovely. Yeah, that is a PlayStation exclusive. The one with the robotic dinosaurs. Animals and dinosaurs. Yeah, I don't really play that much, but I should go back to that because I never completed it. It's just a huge game. It's one of those games that would suck all of my time up. Rooney, do you get the one where you can play games from like PlayStation 1 and that? Is that the package you've got? Because I haven't got that. I got the one below it. I got like the silver, I guess you could call it. I have the silver version. I always said I would get the expensive version, the premium version, if they ever released the original Tomb Raider, but I don't need to anymore because Tomb Raider's being released on Valentine's Day next year, so I'd rather get that and play a newer version of an original. Not remake, I guess remastered version. I can't wait for that game to come out. It's only 23 quid as well on PlayStation. Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3 upgraded. Beautiful. I'll have a bit of that. Oh, I'm getting it for sure. In fact, it's already pre-ordered. Yeah, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I mean, I can't compare Xbox to PlayStation because I've never even held an Xbox controller, so I don't know what they offer. But I'm happy with what PlayStation offers. So, are you, Lex? You've never had a PC before, or it's new? You moving across from Xbox to PC then? Is that what you said earlier? Your message went really fast. I might have missed it. Right. So what are you going to play? Oh. What are you going to play on it then? What sort of games have you got? Well, they're the perfect games to play on PC. I can't play on a PC. I couldn't use a mouse and a keyboard to play games. It would be too much for my little brain to take. I'd need a control pad. I mean, I could plug the PlayStation 5 into the PC, I suppose, but I'd need a control pad to play. Hey, Uncle. Happy Thursday. Yeah. I need to invest in a PC, to be honest. I'd like to stream like properly with an actually good camera, because the PlayStation 5 camera is terrible. I'm alright, mate, thanks. Hey, Confused. Damn, Uncle, you brought Confused with you. You brought Confused into the chat with you. What are you saying, guys? Yeah, the PlayStation 5 camera is not good. It's terrible. The reviews are terrible. Just terrible. Yeah, I'm a console lover. I love my consoles. I love my joypads. I can't be playing on a mouse and keyboard, but I can see the appeal. No, you can't use any camera with the PlayStation 5. It doesn't work. You can only buy the PlayStation 5 camera. The rest are not compatible. And it's bad, man. Like, I mean, I don't know if you can see this. I've watched my streams back, and especially with Farm Together, when I start spinning, I go weird. Like, myself in that picture in the corner, it goes all blurry. Doesn't happen much with other games, but the camera's just not good. Yeah, I can connect the controller to the PC, no probs. How long's your mum in hospital for? Confused. So she's still there. Oh, I missed my season. Spring and winter, spring and autumn are the two seasons that I have to plant the crops that I need for the event. Yeah, Uncle, you've got a little stalker in Confused. Really? Well, hopefully she's on the mend. I think after its burst, I think it can only get better, right? I have a friend at work who suffers a lot with ear infections. Never had one, touch wood. But she says they're really painful. Yeah, Uncle's a married man. You just got to bat him away, Uncle. Bat him away. Well, you'll have to give her our best regards, Confused. And we're all sending positive vibes her way. Uncle, where are you now in the world? Are you still in Europe? Are you still in Luxembourg? I planted my favourite crop down. This gives me a lot of money. I have a lot of fruit as well. Oh, so you just went for a little one-day vacation. So you're back in Germany again, are you? If you're in Germany, you should, and you want to go clubbing, there's a crazy club. It's usually voted #1 club in the world because it's hard to get into. Have you heard of it? Berghain. You should go Google it. It's like really hard to get into. And they could just turn you away just because you don't look right, or they're just not feeling your vibe. But it's a crazy club. Crazy. Berghain it's called. I imagine Bilster might know the club. It's crazy, Nate, right? My ex at the time used to go once a year. And I would never go because that's not my sort of scene. But he used to tell me what used to go on in that club. Oh dear, it's crazy. Yeah, that's probably not for you then, Uncle. But he would literally like club for 12 hours non-stop, dancing the whole night and all through the day. And he would go back to the hotel room around the corner, have a little sleep, and then he'd just put on new fresh clothes and go back to the club again. Yeah. But I wouldn't go there. The things he used to talk about, what would go on in the toilets and stuff, it just was not for me. I'm like a germaphobe, so nope. Yeah, just bad. I mean, you could Google the stuff that goes on there. You're not allowed to any cameras, no phones. You can't record anything. Like whatever happens in Berghain stays. Yeah, Nath, exactly. Stays in Berghain. But it's not like just gay people that go. There's straights, lesbians, bis. Everyone goes, and everyone just has a good old time. But it's. I don't even know how to spell it. Is it BERGHANN? I don't know. Well, they take it. Well, I don't think they take the phone off you. You're just not allowed to turn up with it. I can't remember specifically. There you go, Nate. Thanks. Have you been, Nate? Are you allowed to talk about your experiences at Berghain? It looks like a disused warehouse, right, Nate? It looks like a disused warehouse in the middle of nowhere, really, but it's not. It's in Berlin, I think, isn't it? Right. I bet they've got some tales to tell. Well, they probably wouldn't let you in, Uncle. They might not even let you in just by how you were dressed. If you had a certain colour they weren't feeling. The queue is, like Nath said, hours long. And you can't argue with them. You have to be cool, but not desperate. I don't know. I mean, my ex never got turned away, so he obviously was doing something right. But I've never been to Germany. I'd like to go one day. I read a fact about Germany actually 2 weeks ago. So in the West, I'm talking about UK and America, it tends to be ingrained in us that we need to own our own homes, right? Yeah, but then my ex used to say that they would let flamboyant people in with crazy clothes and crazy hair and crazy colours. Like, so you just don't know. There's no really set list of what they're looking for. You just have to hope they don't say no to you. But in any case, in the West, specifically in America and stuff, we always think that we should have to own our own homes. Then you look at Germany, and was it 70 or 80% of Germans do not own their own homes? They just prefer to rent, which is kind of me. I don't want to buy a house. I'm just happy to rent. I don't need to own a house. Yeah, that was my fact, basically, that 80% of Germans do not own their own home. And I wanted to throw it to the floor. What do you guys think about that? The pressure of not owning your own home. They've just accepted it. You do? But you would, because you have kids, right, Uncle? Yeah. It'll be an investment for your future, for your kids. But for someone like me who's single and has no kids, like, what's the appeal for me? Yeah, I'm really happy to rent Exiled. I mean, you a lot. I was brought up to see that mortgage was debt, and if you can't afford to pay for it, then you can't have it. So I've never. Are you, Bill? But did you ever feel pressurised into being a homeowner, or did it just happen? Because unless someone in my family dies and leaves me a home in their will, I will never own my own home, and I don't want to. It's just if you lose your job, then you might lose your house, or if a tree decides to grow a root under your foundations and starts ruining your house from underneath. Like, I know you've got insurance, but I just don't want the hassle. I just prefer, if my door falls off right now, my landlord's going to replace it very quickly. I have no worries or concerns. I don't care about status, Bill. I don't care what people think. Now, a piece of land is different, Nath. I like the idea of owning a piece of land. I just don't necessarily... I have the German thought of just... And I don't know if I'm talking total bullshit, but I did read that 80% of Germans do not own their own homes. I don't know if anyone want to fact check that for me. Yeah. It's nice to be able to decorate. I can't decorate, right? Because it's not mine to decorate. And if I did, I'd probably have to pay to get it all redone as to what it was before. So there's pros and cons. Was it 50.5%? And is that quite a high number considering... you know, anywhere else, or is that like the average for the UK, for instance, or America? Like, what percentage of Americans own their own home? I read it was much higher, man. I wonder where I got my stat from. Bill, are you talking about the anxiety of owning your own home or not? Karen, do you need it? I thought you did all the events. You don't need Fern, do you? So it's a bit higher in the UK at 62.5%. Yeah, it's the repairs. It's the damp. If there's damp, you've got to fix it. I mean, insurance can fix most things, but I just don't trust insurance people, to be honest. Ah, okay, so Karen's... Well, I don't know if anyone here plays it on the Switch who you can jump on and let. I don't think there is, though. So 65% in America. I'd like to see a top 10 of the least countries in Europe and America. Right? Do you know how much a boiler is? It's like 4 or 5 grand. 4 to 5,000 pounds to replace a boiler. Like, nah, that's okay. I'll get someone else to pay for that. Me neither, Nave. Me neither. Are you, Lex? Well, here's the difference. In America, house prices are so much cheaper than the UK, and I think it's just because there's so much more land, right? We have very little land in the UK now, and every time someone builds a new house or home, that land is gone off the market. So land becomes more expensive the more people need it. Wow, Switzerland is very low. Huh, so Switzerland is a very small country too, and it's expensive to live in Switzerland. Is it, Lex? Yeah, so I imagine some mortgage is much cheaper than rent. I imagine that's the case, and you're getting something out of it at the end, I suppose. But again, like, I don't need to own my own home. I've never had that urge to want to. That's so cheap, Lex. See, now that's what I would do. I would do what Lex is doing. If it was for 37,000 and it's a 4-bedroom, like, that's dirt cheap. It's the 250 to 300k, and I'm going to do it just because I want people to be jealous of what I've got, or, you know, follow this trend of... This is what schools should be learning us about mortgages and stuff. Things they never learnt us. That's great, Uncle. You must get perks to being in the army, being in the military. Yeah, exactly, Deb. It's crazy here, isn't it? The prices. I mean, even in and around London where I live, you could get like a 1-bed house, for instance, for about 180 grand. A 1-bed house. It's maybe 200k. Back home where I'm from, it's so much cheaper. But still expensive. House prices have gotten a little out of control recently. You're lucky, Lex, if you've got a husband that knows what he's doing. Yeah, you need a fixed rate. You need a fixed rate for 25 years. If you could get a fixed rate mortgage for 25 years and that never budges in price, you're on a winner, because inflation will always go up, right? So to keep a fixed mortgage rate at, I don't know, let's say it is £1,000 a month for 25 years, you know, in 10-15 years that grand is not going to be that much, but you're still keeping it. Such a good deal. Yeah, exactly. My brother owns properties, and he actually owns them. He has like 4. I would rather sooner just sell them and keep the money. Like, I don't want the hassle of renting and making sure the money's in the bank and making sure they don't wreck the place, and I just want an easy life. Yeah, well, of course, Nate. But if you can get a fixed rate and keep it, that wouldn't be a bad deal at all. But you're right, why would they do a fixed rate when they know that things are going to cost more in 10 or 15 years anyway? Well, my brother goes through a managing agent, so they'll take a cut and they'll rent it out for him, and they'll make sure the money's there, and if they don't pay, they'll take him to court. And so my brother doesn't lose out on any money, but I'd sooner just sell it all and have the money myself. Which Washington are you talking about, Uncle? Are you talking about DC or Washington up near Seattle? Which Washington do you mean? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Is it so the capital, Washington, DC, or Seattle, Washington? Okay, so right. Well, I think Exile's from there too, aren't you, Exile? I think Exile is Seattle. I've always wanted to go there. I'd love to go to Seattle. It's in the top northwest of America, right? Above San Francisco. Have I got time to fill this in? Probably not. Watch what... I'm just going to ruin this now. I shouldn't have started planting these. I don't have enough time to fill it. The season's going to be over. For some reason, Uncle, I always thought you were East Coast. I didn't realise you were West. Damn, I've run out of time. Bugger. Oh well. Oh. I was a little bit right then. Okay, so we need to go back now and plant our ferns. These 2-hour ferns? They are. So these will be ready in an hour. Hopefully someone comes on my farm and takes them. Are you, Lex? Do you get many tornadoes where you are, Lex? Lucky Karen, isn't it? If you've got a fixed rate for 10 years, that's great. Whenever I go to America again, Lex, you're in the places that I want to be. Like, I want to go to Washington State where tourists, you know, don't tend to flock as much. Or to Kansas. Like, I'd love to go to those places that really are not inhabited much, and like I want to go to Montana State and just run Mount Rushmore, and I'd love to. I've done the Florida and stuff. I'm sick of it. I don't want to go to any more tourist traps in America. Oh, why? Southwest Missouri? I've never been to Missouri. Well, I'd never really want to go to Vegas. I'd like to go to Vegas to go see Kylie to one of her shows, but Vegas wouldn't be for me. Vegas wouldn't be for me. I've been to Atlantic City. I guess that's like a mini Vegas, right? Just full of casinos and stuff and Trump Towers. I've got 364 million. I should be able to do an upgrade on my table. Oh, it does? I'll have to Google it. I could do with a holiday. Nath, if you need any ferns, mine is going to be ready in an hour, which is when I finish the stream. So I don't know if you want them. Or Deb. One or the other. Or you can share them if you're desperate for them. But these will be ready in an hour. That'll let us know. Where else have I got space? I thought I just made space for something. Maybe I didn't. How many have I used? Well, we can still plant some more. We'll do one of these mini... Damn. Do one of these mini ones. Need to feed the deer. I have 26,000 flowers in storage. I need to get them sold. Have you ever visited the UK before, Uncle? I know Karen has. I think she's been to Scotland, right? That's crazy. You've never been to England. Well, I guess you've been to the UK though, right? Well, no, you haven't. Ireland's not part of the UK. Northern Ireland is. If you've been to Northern Ireland, then you've been to the UK. If you're in Ireland though, you haven't. I might as well finish this off. So I've got all of this fern down. Good, I'm glad I've got some of it down anyway. I have to do something for the event. I might not be able to take part, but... You sound like Elvis, Uncle. Elvis did the exact same thing. He never visited the UK, but he did do a stopover to top his plane up, and then he left. He never actually came to the UK, which is crazy. He was so big here. Well, I talk like I know what I'm talking about. I weren't born then, but I do know he was popular. No probs, Deb. Like I said, my fern is going to be ready at 8 o'clock. So it's up to you if you or Nath want to come get it. I think he is, Uncle. Elvis, I wonder what age he would be now. If he was alive. Like, because I know full well that if Marilyn Monroe was alive, she was the same age as the Queen. Our dearly departed Queen. So she would have been like 97. However old the Queen was. I don't know if the Queen reached 100. She did, didn't she? Yeah. Well, he lives near me then if he's in Swindon. I think Swindon's only, what, an hour away from where I live? We'll have to go say hi. Yeah, the Queen and Marilyn Monroe were the same age. So I'd be interested to know how old Elvis would be. He would be 88, would he? Sweet Jesus. Well, Nath, we better go get our autograph books. So, Nath, Deb, do you want to collect at 8 o'clock from my farm, the Fern? If not, I'll just finish the stream and off I go. Up to you. Be an hour. God, what happened? Everything happened, Lex. I actually streamed. I was streaming when we found out. Do you guys remember? I was streaming Farm Together, I do believe, when we heard that the Queen had passed away. It was very sad. It's on my YouTube page, I'm sure. They'll be ready at 8 PM. Yeah, Karen, you were here, weren't you? It was very sad because I'm not a royalist, but I love the Queen. I love what she represented, and she never did anything bad to me. And I'm sure her job was hard, and she, you know, did it without much of a hiccup. And you were here, weren't you, Exile? That's right. All right then. Well, it's up to you, Nate. For 8 PM our time, if you want them, just before 8 PM, like 5 minutes to 8, it'll be ready. But yeah, when the Queen died, you know, all the news reporters had to wear black, so they all came on in black, and it just set the chain in motion. Myself and Karen, there's a little bit in the funeral that we like. Karen, I think it was you that talked about the Latin that was being sung. No, it wasn't Latin, it was actually in English, as they were bringing her coffin into the chapel. Do you remember? I've actually downloaded that video from YouTube. I loved it so much. The chanting that they did. The whole thing was just a blur, really. Oh, it was awful. Yeah. I actually try and remember the name of that. It's not song. It's Psalms. Psalm 9, I think it is. Psalm 9, I think was the name of the song. Or the I can't think of the word. But anyway, in any case, it was like a blur that around that time, because us Brits, like, I think Americans think that we know the Queen and that we've all met her, and we haven't. We're not that close. But it was very sad. No, I don't think it was classed as a hymn neither. I can't see him being in the job very long, Nave, can you? Can you honestly see Charles being the king? I mean, he's quite old now, isn't he? What is he, 78? And let's be honest, men don't live as long as women. Yeah. Well, first of all, the Queen has soft power. She doesn't have power, she has soft power. She could have had all the power she wanted to, but she gives all her power to the government. So the ruling Labour, Conservative, like that. So they have all the power. She has soft power, so she has power in going abroad and meeting presidents and softening them up, and, you know, because she's a good representative, or she was a good representative of the UK. I think she's well known all around the world. People knew who she was. She was the most famous queen in the world, and she could give a little nudge here and there if she wanted to. But I guess she would be... No, I don't think she is the same as a president. I don't think she is the same as a US president. I think the president is in charge and he has the Senate, right? But the Queen is not in charge, but she has the government. Yeah. It's funny, you know, we still have stamps of her face on. I don't know if they're still in use, but I still have stamps in my drawer with her face on. But your president can't do everything he wants to, right? He has to go through the Senate. But the Queen is not like a president. She or he or even a king. They're answerable to us, really. And they have to get permission off of the government. No, you're right. The president isn't in charge of the country. He's just a well-known face that has to be out there. But he can't do what he wants, can he? The president can't decide one day to up taxes. I think they have to be voted through the Senate, right? Well, the king, her son took over. Her son moved up. And when he dies, it'll be William and Kate who moves up. Yeah, there's too much arguing, isn't there? The Senate and Congress, they tend to cut their noses to spite their faces. Just because they're on separate sides of the party, they'd rather just say no to whatever's coming along just because the opposite side said yes. It's not democracy, really, is it? If you're doing it just out of spite because you're not on the same side. Yeah. Let's take $100,000 payment from a tobacco company or Medicaid or something, and then we'll just run it through. We'll let it run through. Like, you shouldn't be lobbying, really. Lobbyists. I meant 8 PM our time, Nath. Yes, I did. I meant 9 PM. I think I needed to go to maths lesson with Blaze. 9 PM our time when the stream is over. But it will be ready in an hour. I'm glad you're awake and came ready, Nath. But am I right in saying that the Queen is the longest reigning monarch in the world now? She reigned the longest. after Victoria and a couple of Asian kings. What have you been working, Nath? You talking about tired, Nath? Yesterday I got home from work, I ate like stew, and I had dumplings and mashed potato and peas, and I just laid on my bed and fell asleep at 7:30. I was so tired. Yeah, I would be mad at that, Uncle. Second longest. Was the first longest a male from Thailand or something, right? Somewhere around there? Singapore? Well, Nath, if it's money's money, innit? If you can get it. I might have to wait for the next season for this section. I don't think it's a very big plot of land that I've got to try and fill very quickly. I don't think I can. I think that's the difference between the Brits and the French. I know the French have a lot of chateaus and castles and places where royalty used to live, but in the UK, royalty actually live in the places. In France, they don't. They don't have a royal family in France. They have a president, just like Americans. Spain have a royal family though, and I think the Netherlands do too. In fact, I think Netherlands is the only country that has a queen now, right? Or am I tripping? I think it's the only country in the world that has a queen. Like a queen as in not the wife of a king, but actual queen ruler. Do you have a king? Okay, so your king is your ruler then, not your queen, right? Maybe she's the only queen in Europe. I don't know. I read there was like 3, and then our queen died, so now there's 2. Did ya? That's what I'm thinking about. So when did she leave? When did the queen leave, and then the king took over with his wife? Because it's very different. In ours, her husband had no power. The queen had the power. Really? Damn. So I don't know how many countries are now ruled by queens, and I mean ruled by queens, not just because they're married to a king, but is the ruler. Did she abdicate? Why? King Louis was the longest. What was that? It is strange because we used to say Her Majesty, didn't we, a lot, and now we can't. It's His Majesty. Was she? Oh, she wanted a break. See, I don't think our Queen would ever have abdicated. She was a very staunch lady who did it until the end, right? Did her queenly duties until the end. I think she was a religious woman as well, so when she swore her oath to country, she was never going to break that. Imagine having to do a job, well into your 90s, and not being a job that you actually picked neither. I couldn't imagine that. She might have even hated the job, who knows. But it was a job nonetheless. Having to go on all them tours of duties in Australia and all around the Commonwealth countries, and she probably just didn't want to do it. She probably just wanted to sit at home and watch a bit of EastEnders, do you know what I mean? But she couldn't. She had to do her queenly duties. Oh, this is done. Oh my god, I didn't even see Nephew on my farm. Thanks for the help. Well, no, she wasn't, was she? She wasn't supposed to do that job. Well, actually, she wasn't supposed to do the job, but her dad did die, so she had to do it, right? She was the next in line, wasn't she? But that family, the Windsors, were never supposed to take the crown, were they? Because the brother, the Americans and the brother, oh dear, yeah. Had the uncle not have been seeing an American woman with 2 divorces, was it 2 divorces she had or 1? I don't remember. But he loved her. Love 1. 2? And she was like 50, right? She was 40 or 50. She was classy though. But yeah, you're right. Did he ever have any kids, Karen? The king that abdicated. Did he have any kids at all? Had he have stayed king and died, would one of his kids have taken over? He didn't have kids, did he? With her. I don't think he ever had kids at all. How funny. Because that's the first thing you should be thinking about when you're a king or a queen, right? Is the line of succession. You would think he would have had a couple of kids in the bag. He liked his freedom, that was the thing. He liked to age gracefully. Kids make you grow old. Do you reckon? I reckon I'll get 400 million by the end of the stream. And then I can upgrade another table. I'm noticing that I am getting a lot more money much quicker. I think it's due to the tables, right? I think we're around level 50 now. I think we're getting there anyway. I think we're getting to level 50. Thanks, Nate, for your help. Karen, are you currently on the farm? Are you currently on the Switch? Go on then. Wait, how? You can't steal her trees. You mean the yew trees? It was Karen, yeah, I asked if you were on your farm. Oh, you mean the firs? The fir bushes. Fern bushes. I think we were talking about you're going to steal her yew trees. I'm like, how are you going to do that exactly? How's the reset going on that, Karen? How's your new recycled going on Animal Crossing? Oh, Lovatic, I wish you could too. You're all welcome to come on it. You'll have to give us an update, Karen. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Put it in the we do have an Animal Crossing page, right? Yeah. It doesn't get much use, to be honest. It'd be nice to see updated pictures in there. Lovatic, you could always come on my farm. You just got to get a PlayStation, unfortunately, love. You're going to have to do what Exile did. If you can afford to, that is. Yeah, I would totally play the hell out of that game. I think by the time I get a Switch, though, I think Animal Crossing 3 would probably be out. Animal Crossing came out in 2020, right? Well, the end of 2019, I think. Yeah, they're like $400, I think. Exile said she paid. Like $400. But they can only get cheaper, Lovatic. Or you can buy one second hand, I'm sure that's cheaper. If you can afford that. I can't believe Exile purchased a PlayStation 5 just because of Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Zero Dawn is just a great one as well. That one's really cheap. In fact, it's free on the PlayStation Network, I think. I think it's on the PlayStation Network. Do your uncle. I've never had an Xbox, so I can't tell you what it's like. Would you not? Well, I would get it. I would get them to like set it up and show me that it works before I purchased it. But I wouldn't mind second hand if it worked. If it worked. I've got to empty all of my stocks. I've got so much crap. I think we had a red ring on the PlayStation 3, or a red light that had a few issues back in the day. You do, Exiled, you really do. Exiled's got like a Dreamcast somewhere in her attic, I'm sure of it, and an Atari and a Mega Drive and a Master System. I swear she's got all of them somewhere. She's got a Game Boy in her bedside table. She's got a DS Lite and a 3DS. She's got a Super Nintendo and an original Nintendo sitting somewhere. She's got a lot. All sealed. They're all sealed. Pristine condition. Oh, I got the garlic. I just need 2 cotton candy trees. That's all I need. I need to find them. So where would they be? Damn, Uncle, you've got a little collection yourself. Where is... Have you got actual switches or switch lights? Are you the candy trees? You are. You're obviously not ready till summer, right? Candy trees, are they summer? I think Ghost had an OLED. Ghost purchased an OLED one. Oh, they're at the top. Yeah, they're just summer. Bugger. Damn, you've got a real mixture, Uncle. You're keeping Nintendo in business. It does sound a little extravagant, Karen. Do you notice a difference with the OLEDs, Karen? Do you notice a difference? I really would like a section of this farm to have a load of those cauldrons, but I don't have any space. To be honest, I could do with a tablet. Well, not the OLED versions. Just the regular versions. I guess you're the wrong person to ask. I should have asked that to Uncle, because he has both. Well, I don't know. I didn't know whether you had one before and upgraded. Uncle, do you see a difference with the OLEDs to the not OLEDs? God, I have so many flowers. And vegetables. Let me have a look at my tables quickly. Maybe I can get rid of 7. 45. Okay, so you're also the wrong person to ask. I should ask Ghost. Why is it so hard to see the levels? Is that 49? Damn, you're nearly 50. You're 48. You're 47. You're 47. Maybe I can do you. How much are you costing? How much is this costing me? I don't know. Oh, that cost me 250 million. Sweet Jesus. I always talk about Switches. Their games are so expensive. Their games are really expensive. Let me go see if I can... No, I can't. We need to top you up. Let's get some money. No way, Uncle. We have... PlayStation has loads of sales on their games. Loads. Nintendo bloody don't. They're always expensive. I mean, what was that Farm? That bloody game is so expensive for what it is. It's kind of like Willowdale. I paid 35 quid for that crappy game. It does work offline, Nave. You can play this offline or online. No problem. I used to play it offline actually before I started streaming. Yeah, I would never pay 70 quid for a new game. Yeah, well that's inflation. I mean, what's 35 quid in the 90s compared to now? You are looking at like a quarter of a century. Wait. Is it a century? It was 25 years ago nearly. I don't know what a CD key is. Yeah, I wouldn't be paying 100 quid no matter how good the game was. Yeah, inflation is bad. I rarely spend more than 30 quid on a game. I remember, I think Exiled, you paid over £100 once for a game, didn't you? Wasn't that Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I'm sure it was you. So expensive. That's crazy. They're going to make so much money off that game. Everyone's going to be playing that. You realise that, right? I'll be the only one on Twitch playing a bloody farming game. Well, there's a couple. She paid 150 for Valhalla. I remember that. I couldn't believe it. I'll show you about the honey and what shops there are. So if you've got the pack, you've got these shops, right? The cake shops. But if not, I think this is a honey shop, but it's not worth buying because it takes up 4 squares. Or you can just do the usual beehive. So there's 3. You have an option of 3. Yeah. But this takes 2 squares, that takes 4 squares, and this takes 1 square. So it's like, you'd always go for the 1 square, right? Yeah. I like these, but I'm not using these for 4 squares, it's too much. So those are your 3 options for the honey shops. Where's the flower shop? That's what I want. How are you getting on, Lovertick, with this game, by the way? You still enjoying it? Yeah, I do too. Cake shop is great. It not only does it look good, it only takes 1 square, and that's what I like. That's what I like. But I also like the 4 square one. I just grudge getting it down, really. I don't think it's worth it. I'm guessing that's 10 medals as well to buy, right? I still have those weird eyes on me too. I need to remove them. Javier, congratulations. What level are you now? What level are you and what level is your farm, Lovertick? It's crazy that we met Lovertick playing Fall Guys. And now Lovertick is loving Farm Together. Oh, you're not on right now, no? Okay. Well, Lovertick, you'll have to make yourself known because this is your 3rd event, right? I think it's your 3rd event and you completed 2 of them. This is event 3. So if you need help or you need someone's farm to farm stuff, you'll have to let us know in the Discord page, yeah? Well, yeah, try not to miss this one because this is the one people miss the most and it's got the greatest thing in it. It's got the Yew Tree. It's got the big ass Yew Tree. You don't want to miss those. Now, where am I? I need to go down here. Yeah. Need to feed the deer. For my little pet, my little seahorse. You get bagpipes in this event. Bagpipes and I think some weird hat. Deer. Yeah, House Flipper's fun. We'll have to play that sometime. They really are. I love I never forget the first time I ever saw the Yew Tree. I was like, what the hell? First of all, why have I never seen this before? So it just showed that people don't really use a Yew Tree. I guess because it takes 4 squares. I don't know, but I wanted it from that day. And I used to get one of my friends to come on every time I made a new farm to drop me some off. And the day I owned them, I was so much happier. What are we planting? Let's put some of you down. Sorghum. Yeah, I mean they are a waste of 4 squares, but they look great. I like things that are tall in this game. Yeah, having the DLC packs is great as well. It just brings more variety to the game. It adds so much more items and stuff that you can put down. And it also gives you a lot of houses. And don't forget, in this game, houses are your key to getting tickets, right? To feed your farmhands. So the more houses you have, the more things you can cook, and the more tickets you make. The more pianos you can play, and the more paint brushes that you can paint, and you just get inundated then with tickets like I have. Then you don't need to do it anymore. But yeah, it's nice having more houses. It's nice to have a bit of variety on your farm. I can't remember, don't you get like 5 houses in just the regular pack? 5 maximum, I think. But now I have like 19 houses because of the DLC. You could just get the DLC in dribs and drabs. You don't need to get them all at once. That's what I did. I spread mine out every year. Took me like a year to get all my DLC. And let's hope next year Farm Together 2 comes out. Be great if they could do it in summer. Get it in June, July, August time. Oh, you're not done. Good, well that's all done. Are you flowers or trees? Trees. Ah. Yeah. Really? They do their best deals on the packs on Steam, don't they? Like, they'll literally sell you all the packs for, what was it, £20 or something? £25? They do such good deals on Steam with those packs. I only got one sale on a... I did a season of packs once for, I think it was £7 for 4 of them. That's the only other time I got them. The rest of them I purchased them all separate, which can probably add up quite a lot. But I would do that for this game. Like, I don't mind the developers taking my money when it comes to games like this, because it's just great. Okay, I need to make sure I get these cotton candy trees next season. I don't want to forget. Lovatic, have you got your first farmhand yet? Have you managed to purchase a farmhand at all? Okay. They're going to make your life so much easier as well. Farmhands are a godsend. Could you imagine playing this game without a farmhand, Karen? I couldn't. If they didn't introduce farmhands, I reckon the farm area would be much smaller, because it would be a nightmare to get done on your own. Was it, Nath? So cheap. Did I pay for House Flipper? I actually don't remember if I paid for House Flipper or not. I know I paid for the extras, for the DLC on it, which is worth it, I might add. But since doing Coral Island, I've not really gone back on House Flipper much. I think it's because I know House Flipper 2 is going to be coming out next year. I've kind of lost a little bit of interest in it. I think it's next year anyway. What have I got in my storage? I've got so much vegetables. Let's go and sell some. Where's the vegetable truck? Here it is. Are you going to get it, Nath? I've still got to finish 2 more levels on Power Wash Simulator. So I think that might be what I'm going to do this weekend. I think I might do Power Wash on Saturday and maybe Fall Guys on Sunday. Don't know. You don't think so? It's a fun game, I must admit. I didn't think I'd like it, and I do. Karen and Exile, I think they play it as well. I don't know if they play it as much now, but we used to love it, didn't we, guys and gals? I've got a lot of cheese. Oh, we can stop the veg. Now I need the fruits. I have quite a lot of milk as well. I can switch some of that into cheese. Should be a good call. I'm about to level up too. You get lots of XP for handing in your crops to your shops. Then I'll be 4 levels away from max level. Never have I ever had a farm at level 250 before. Yeah, it was Fall Guys, wasn't it, Lovatic? I think that's how you found me. You were a Fall Guys fan, weren't you? I just want to get this under 10,000. Hopefully this ringing is not too loud for you. Definitely repetitive. My bad. Okay, that'll do. Get some cheese. Let's try and get you up to 1,000. Nice. Need you. I'm going to go on my other farm to put some fern down. I should have really done that at the beginning of the stream. I should have done that at the beginning. This one. You get my coral. I put these down because these are event stuff here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Crops. Your crops. Why have I got watermelons planted? Oh, they're not watermelons. Why have I got... Oh, these are pumpkins. These are... these are from Halloween. I'm going to keep one of these alive. Oh, thanks, Lovatic. That means a lot, because when you joined, I probably was a noob. I was probably so new at that game. You were like, what the hell is he doing? And you still stuck around. Some streamers are quite... To me, they're quite... Some streamers are quite annoying. Like, some streamers are saying bro and swearing and just trying to be like something they're probably not. I can only be me. And I try and play games that are quite relaxing as well, because I like to be relaxed. So hopefully I attract the same sort of people that just like to chill the F out. But I'm glad you stuck around, Novatic. Even though I've been saying your name wrong for months. It's so weird. I was on Blazer's stream the other day and he says Lovatic in a totally different way. So I don't know if I've been saying it wrong or if he has, but like, he's American, so he's probably saying it correctly. Yeah, that's what I am hoping to reflect in my streams, is just a little bit of chill outness, because like life is stressful enough. So why not just chill out like games, innit? Well, I think Fall Guys might be like my craziest sort of, sometimes stressful, sometimes happy, sometimes elated, sometimes sad, sometimes really annoyed like streams, because it has all of the emotions in one in one game. Thanks for not caring about how I pronounce your name. There is a lot of crap on here that I have to do. Chives. Are you lit up? Chives. What am I doing? Chives. Yeah, chives. I need 50 of these, so we can do that. I'm nearly leveled up on this farm too. I forget what my warehouse is doing on this farm. I think it's halfway done. I think it's over level 100. So it's on its way. So that's you done. Now, what else needs to be done? Rabbits, peas. We need 200 of these stupid peas. Oh, I don't want to plant these stupid peas. They give me no money. They don't look very nice, in my opinion. Now, if you'll have to let us know if you're still on, we'll have to whiz back to my farm, and then you'll have to harvest my crops if you want them, the ferns. There's I think 800 or 600 I put down. I hate this crop, it looks so horrible. I need a lot of these peas. Oh, hey, no level up. Ilovatic, when you get to a certain level, you'll start to get gold items that you can start to put down. You're alright. I'm just on my other farm at the minute, but I reckon in about 5 minutes they will be ready. So I'll whiz back and go check for you. Yeah, Lovatic, you get some gold items when you start to level up a bit higher. I can show you them if you want. But they're expensive. You have to buy them with medals. Okay, we definitely need another one. Yeah, gold items. I'll show you. So when you get to a certain level, I forget, is it level 100, guys? I forget these things, but things start turning gold. See, like all of these items here. So we get a water trough, gold column, gold street lamp, a stone bench. Everything's gold, so you start to get gold stuff up to the golden garden gnome, and then you can get gold paths as well. So you get this gold trail, this golden brick. I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it, but you get some gold stuff anyway for your efforts to keep going. I have a feeling that was something they added further down the line with this game. It feels like it was not something that was initially in the original game. I mean, that might be untrue, but I can't see that being a thing. Yeah. But you need medals to buy them. Is it, Karen? So, what level do you start getting gold items then? Does it start at 90? Or maybe 100? Right. Which is a good thing, right? I imagine it would force players to keep going. Like, oh wow, we can still get gold items. We're going to keep playing this sort of thing. I think that's what I initially wanted to do, was just to keep playing. I wanted to unlock it. Idiot. I wanted to unlock everything. What? That didn't even make sense. How do you do that? Whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Okay, I'm going to fill in this pea thing and I'm going to go back to the other farm. I'm going to let Nathan know if the fern's ready. And then we'll be done. I actually need to take a picture of my fern before you take it, actually, Nath. Just for my thumbnail. Okay, it's not done yet. Look at these trees. Look how beautiful they are. I always wanted to fill one of my farms up with just these trees. I know it's stupid. But I'd love that. How long's left? Bloody chairs in the way. Let me move out the way. Yeah. 4 minutes, Nath. 4 minute warning. And in the meantime, let me go in photo mode. Get rid of you. I just want to take a screenshot of this lovely fern. Like that. That's beautiful. I think I've got fern over here too. The photo mode in this game is great. Zoom in. How do you go down this one? I love this crop. If you ever go to Sandringham, where the Queen summer residence is in Norfolk, you see a lot of fern. You see a lot of this sort of fern. Stunning, that would be. Yeah, now if you've got 4 minutes. Oh, we just leveled up too. Nice. Thought someone was on my farm then. While we're waiting, cheers, Mike. Let me get some cherries. My poor trees are so underleveled, it's unbelievable. At level 47, it's such a pitiful level for someone who's at level 246. Maybe I should have a section where my farmhands just I swap in and out different trees and my farmhands and just collect. Maybe I should have one tree, one of each tree, continually around a farmhand just to level them up slowly. Maybe that's what I should do. Let us know when you're done, Nath, and we'll call it a day. Call it a bloody day. Does anyone know when the new Indiana Jones film is going to be on Disney Plus? Does anyone know the answer to that question? Because that's what I'm waiting for. I want to see the new Indiana Jones film on Disney Plus. I think it's going to be on soon. I just don't know when. Nape, you don't need to plough, by the way. Just take what you need and leave. I don't expect you to plough my fields. I'm not that bad. Oh, he's off. He's off. I'll help you plough them. Nape, don't plough. Just drive. I'll plough myself. Nave's got his little bumper car. Look at this teamwork. I should really be replanting, shouldn't I? I don't know why. What's that, Karen? Sorry. You plough, and your friend just takes. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my good stuff down. I'm gonna put the chard down. It's all right. Yeah, the bumper car I think is from the Circus DLC. Yeah, a lot of players prefer the bumper car because it's smaller. It kind of seems quicker, but it's not, and it's very quiet. So if you hate the sound of your tractor, the bumper car is your best route because it's really quiet. Yeah, I prefer that, Karen. I actually don't expect my visitors to plough, but I think, like you said, I think you still get a bonus for doing it. So it's a good thing, right? If you get a bonus for ploughing people's fields as well as collecting their crops. Yeah. So I think it's not a bad thing. I just don't expect people to plough my fields. I really don't mind. What I do mind is if you are collecting my flowers and you forget a one or two. That pisses me off. Like, I'd rather you just not collect my stuff if you can't do it all. Yeah, I suppose you do. I'm just going to put chard down. That's what I'm going to do. Once I catch up with you, Nate, just stop ploughing. If I catch up with you. So yeah, I think there's Karen, is there 3 tractors that are in DLC in total, or 4? I forget. Oh, me too, Exile. It's going to be great. It's going to be so weird. I know you're going to have to start again anyway, so you're going to be starting at level 1 again. But like, my farm is here if you ever want to level up quickly. I think it's 3. So you get the bumper car that Nath is in. You get the moon buggy. And you get the one that came with the lodge pack, don't you? With the digger sort of thing on the front of it that blows leaves out of its arse. I think that's the 3. I'm trying to think if there's any more. So yeah, Lovatic, there's 3 tractors in total, I think, in the DLC packs that you could get as well. So it's not just houses. I don't know who this person is that's joined me. Now, if you have full access to my farm, right? I'm just noticing that you're not mass deleting. You're doing them one by one. Yeah, the bumper car's great. You do have full access to my farm, don't you? You could have mass deleted for quickness if you wanted to do that. Nave is in his astronaut suit on a bumper car. Oh really? Well, I need to give you full access then. Wait a minute, don't leave. Okay, you have full access now, Nave. Had I have known that, I would have just given you full. You're not going to delete random stuff, right? I think that's it. Oh, hang on, he's over there, look. Oh yeah, I couldn't lay any more. Yeah, you should be able to mass delete those, Nave. Here he goes, watch. Watch Nave mass delete all my crops. Da 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 da. Professional. Look at Nave being a professional. I still have time to quickly put this char down, and then nope, we'll do Karen's favourite crop, and then we will call it a day, guys. I'm back tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm playing tomorrow. I'm going to think about it at work. Unless you guys have any thoughts about what I should be playing. Could do with a new game, really. A new little game, you know. Nothing too heavy. Just a new little game. Sorted, Nath. High five. I don't think I can high five. I'm still in my outfit from the fishing event. I forgot that was an emote. I've never had that emote, Nath, where you just chuck your hoe over your shoulder. Anyway, guys, I'm off. Thanks for keeping me company. Is that a hoe? Yeah, I thought it was a shovel. It's definitely a hoe, isn't it? Nath is in the wrong tractor. Bye, Deb. I'll see you Friday, Saturday or Sunday maybe, Deb, yeah? Nath, thanks for the help. Thanks for watching. Have a good last day at work, whoever's working tomorrow. Nath, sleep well. Nath is looking right in the camera. Do you have a moustache? Nath has a moustache on. And he's got a bird. Yeah, you've got a little moustache. Nath's got a little moustache. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.